everyone, this is Holly Cooper, and today we are going to talk about videos that are going viral. So the first video that I'm going to show you guys is called The Happiness Machine, and it is from Coca-Cola. So let's take a look. Okay, so that was the video from Coca-Cola. Now, the video was done with an agency called Definition 6, and the original video was uploaded on January 12th of 2010. As of September 27th of this year, the video has over 5 million views and 15,000 shares from Mashable.com. This video has the element of surprise. When people would walk up to the machine, you didn't know what was going to come out next. At first it was just pop, and then it slowly turned into more things like flowers, a pizza, a sub, animal balloons. So it really had a great element of surprise, not just for people who were part of the commercial and part of the advertisement, but for those of us who are watching as well. Now, there was an interview with Mashable.com, and I have some of my favorite quotes from the interview. I'll put a link to the full interview in the comment section under the video for those of you who are interested. It's actually a really interesting piece. But I'll share with you a couple of my favorite quotes. This is from Coca-Cola's global senior brand manager at the time. He says, "Coke's original goal was to beef up its digital activation platform. The plan was to release 7 different pieces of content: iPhone, social media applications, wallpaper, screensavers, and a video that we hoped would go viral," which it did. The Happiness Machine web video started out just as a piece of digital content, a dose of happiness. Now, before I go into the next quote, as you can see from the advertisement, Coke was really pushing the happiness factor. Where will you find happiness next? Where does your happiness come from? And we'll get a little bit more into that here in a second. So the next quote that I have is, "Coke's goal was to create an organic experience. Other than the janitor loading the machine, nothing was scripted. If the video had been scripted, it wouldn't have had the same effect. The girl mouthing, 'Oh my God,' students helping each other lift the huge sub, hugging the Coke machine. These true moments are what gave the video life." And I completely agree with that. This would have had a whole different outcome if it had been scripted. I don't think it would have been as believable if it had been. You're seeing the reaction from these students' faces, and just the awe, and they're in disbelief of what's going on. And it's a really true piece that I think not only brings happiness to, like I said, people in the advertisement, but also the people who are watching the video. Also part of the interview was the creative director for Definition 6, and he says, "We would argue that it was the element of surprise, not that somebody got animal balloons or 2 Cokes instead of 1. What Coke really gave away was a sense of happiness, which created an emotional connection with the brand. Students involved in this video were caught up in their everyday lives, and this little moment touched them. We used free stuff to surprise people, but what we gave away was happiness and a smile. The key is engagement. Whether you were there or just watching, free stuff was just the catalyst." And I think that that's a really great thing to point out. The interviewer with Mashable asked, some people claim a lot, well, not verbatim, but along the lines of people are wondering if the only reason the commercial was such a big hit was because they were giving away free things. And I think that the creative director for Definition 6, Paul, has a great answer to that. Yeah, the free stuff is great and wonderful, but that's not really what it's about. It's about bringing happiness to these students who, were caught up in their everyday life, going on between classes and all of that, and they get to take a break just for 1 second to smile and kind of have a pick-me-up and enjoy that moment that they weren't necessarily expecting, which I think is just great. It's phenomenal. That's one of my favorites of all time. So my next sort of organic viral video is Sweet Brown. I'm sure many of you have seen this video, but we'll go ahead and watch it.
The president describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
According to the apartment manager, the fire started in a woman's home who is wheelchair bound. She was treated for smoke inhalation at a local hospital. There were no other reports of injuries. The Red Cross is helping those families displaced by the fire.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Jesus, 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 it's a fire. Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Alright, so in our lecture, Carrie mentioned that things like newscasts, news reports, can go viral just based on somebody's response, and that is exactly what happened in this video. An employee from the news station KFOR Channel 4 uploaded a 42-second clip of the video on April 7th, 2012, and that is the same day that the fire happened. That 42-second clip has over 13 million views as of this year, September 27th, and that is according to knowyourmeme.com. The video that we just watched has almost 45 million views, and that is as of, again, September 27th of this year. And with this video, oh, and as a side note, the 45 million view video that we just watched was, it was uploaded sometime in May of 2012, so about a little over a month after the 42-second clip was uploaded. So in this video, we have the element of surprise. When you're interviewing somebody, you really never know what they're going to say, whether it's, an interview for a magazine, for a news report, anything. So we have the element of surprise with the strange and interesting response from Sweet Brown. She's talking about going to get herself a pop. She thought somebody was barbecuing, that she didn't grab any shoes, she just ran out. So, like I said, you never really know what someone is going to say, so that gives you the element of surprise. Since the video has become viral, Sweet Brown has made several TV appearances on shows like The View, Tosh.0. She did a session with NBC that was presented on MSNBC. She has a TV show in the works. She's in Tyler Perry's A Madea Christmas. And she has a cookbook and barbecue sauce that she's working on, and the barbecue sauce is going to be called Oh Lord Jesus, It's a Fire. Oh, please ignore my mistype there. And she also has t-shirts on Amazon and Cafe Press, and the song can now be purchased on iTunes. So Sweet Brown has really, I guess you could say, made a name for herself, just based off of her response in a newscasting. So anybody, I think, can make a viral video happen. It just takes some work or no work, depending on your response, your video. So anything can happen on the internet. I hope you all enjoyed the video.